Mr. Peter Seah, Chairman of LASALLE, Professor Steve Dixon, President of LASALLE, Professor Jane Powell, Deputy Warden, Goldsmiths College, graduates and parents, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier this April, I attended the opening of LASALLE's second campus at Winstead Road. I believe some of you might have been there, and I spoke with some of the students and viewed the artworks and performances. I witnessed firsthand the passion and dedication that LASALLE students have for the arts. And these are indeed the hallmarks of what a LASALLE education seeks to nurture: talent, commitment, and ability. So I'm very happy to have the chance to join you today for LASALLE's 28th Convocation. I've been to many Convocation ceremonies in the past 3 or 4 years, but this is my first time at a LASALLE Convocation. So it's also a special opportunity for me, and I would say just attending or just coming and walking into this hall, there is a special energy about a LASALLE Convocation, and it must be the mix of students and the fact that all of you are energized by the arts. So it's a special privilege for me, and I'm very happy to be here. We have 941 graduating students this year, pursuing different programs at the diploma, degree, and master's level. And I should also highlight that we have with us the first batch of LASALLE graduates from the 12 diploma programs which were recently introduced, and they span a range of disciplines from design to broadcast media, audio production, and technical and production management. I believe they must be here. Where are these diploma graduates from the 12 new disciplines? Oh, okay. I'm looking for you. So to all the graduating students here today, the world is your oyster. With your talent and enthusiasm, I have no doubt that you will go on to do great things. So once again, my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. I also want to recognize all the people who helped you to reach this particular milestone. Your parents, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters who are here, all of whom have stood behind you every step of the way. And I want to acknowledge all the lecturers here at LASALLE who believed in you and guided you in your education journey. Every graduation ceremony is a great day of celebration, and this year's Convocation is extra special because it coincides with an important milestone, LASALLE's 30th anniversary. And the college has come a long way in these last 3 decades. In its early days, LASALLE was a school with just 2 classrooms. Today, it is a premier arts education institution in Singapore with more than 2,600 students. And you have the students coming here, they leave the college with a fulfilling learning experience, valuable knowledge, and ties to industry practitioners. And the great thing about studying in an arts institution is that everyone is in an ecosystem where there's constant creation, whether it is theater plays, film, visual art installations, or concerts. All the students get the chance to work on a variety of projects with people from different disciplines. As a nation, we are now embarking on a new phase of development in our education. We have built a strong school and tertiary system, and in our next wave, we are focusing on building a first-rate system of continuing education and training. And this goes beyond just academic qualifications. It's about creating an environment that will enable every Singaporean to develop himself or herself to the fullest. It is about shifting the ethos of our society to look beyond paper qualifications and to emphasize the respect and mastery of skills in every job and throughout one's life. And this applies also in the arts and creative sectors. Among your alumni, many have already embraced this mindset. They have deepened the artistic skills they picked up in LASALLE, and they have applied it and made their mark in both the local and international art scene. For example, Funk Studio was conceptualized in 1994 by 4 LASALLE students, Alvin Tan, Melvin Chi, Jackson Tan, and William Chan. These were 4 Diploma in Communication Design graduates, and they formed a collective that has now traveled and exhibited around the world. In 2007, they were recognized as Designer of the Year under the Singapore President's Design Award, and their clients and collaborators include major brands like Nike, Uniqlo, Levi's, and MTV, and even international musicians like the Rolling Stones. Another LaSalle alumni, Hilmi Johandi, recently graduated last year with a Bachelor's in Fine Arts, and already he's recognized as one of our most promising young artists. Since graduation, he has continued to hone his artistic skills, which brings together painting and film. So he tries to explore the differences and relationships between the two mediums. He held his first solo exhibition at OCBC Arts Space in June, and he was selected for the Affordable Art Fair Young Talent program recently. These examples show that what matters is not so much your qualification. In fact, your journey of learning does not stop here, or does not end here with this graduation ceremony. On the contrary, it has just begun. So what's important is that lifelong commitment and effort you put into developing and mastering the skills needed in your artistic craft. And I'm confident that all LaSalle graduates have what it takes to succeed. Pursuing your passion in the arts can admittedly be less predictable than other professions. This is not unique in Singapore, it is the case in most places around the world. But art making is more than just a job or a career. It's really a special calling. To make the most of your artistic talents and to share that gift in ways that can uplift individual lives, can strengthen our communities, and shape our nation's cultural development. So I'm glad that we have students in LaSalle, graduates like all of you, who are pursuing this. One example is Narissa Aviana Prariwo. She is graduating today with a diploma in product design. Narissa completed her O-levels at CHIJ Katong Convent, and she very quickly decided that she would not continue on in a junior college because she wanted to do something in the field of art and design. Initially, she applied and she got into Temasek Polytechnic's Architecture and Interior Design program. But she soon realized that her passion was in something else. So when she had a place in LaSalle to do product design, she switched and she continued in LaSalle. And here in LaSalle, she has found her calling, and she has found something that she can excel in. She was awarded an honorable mention under the Red Dot Design Award this year, and she will be receiving an Excellence Award later today. So well done, Narissa. Another graduate is Michelle Wong, who did her A-levels at Catholic Junior College, and she chose to go on to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Animation Arts. Michelle worked with her peers, Marie To and Kiki Teo, on their graduation film, which is called The Boy in the Whale Suit. The film was an official selection of the Click Amsterdam Animation Festival. And just a few days ago, they received more good news because the film has been awarded the winner of the student category for the International Animation Festival in Uruguay. I understand that Marie is one of the members of the team. Marie is currently working on a project funded by a research grant from LaSalle. Michelle is employed at Ubisoft, which is one of the world's largest independent game publishers, and Kiki is working at Lucasfilms. So the team has moved on, they are getting good jobs, they are pursuing their passion, and well done to all of them. We all know that there are no ironclad guarantees in life, but I'm optimistic about the prospects of our LaSalle graduates you have chosen the less trodden path of a future in the arts. And I would add that this is an exciting time to be in the arts, heritage, and creative sectors. On the government's part, we will continue to invest in culture and give our students, graduates like yourselves, many opportunities to shine both on the international stage as well as here in Singapore's burgeoning cultural and creative industries. And we are already seeing the results of our investments. The number of art companies here in Singapore has quadrupled over the last decade, to over 1,200 in 2012. Ticketed attendances at art events have doubled to almost 2 million in the same period. And Singaporeans are increasingly paying more attention to art and culture issues. While bread and butter issues like housing and jobs are still important, we are also keen to explore our place in the world and to seek meaning in our lives. And Singaporeans look to places like film, music, and the arts to do so. So these are very positive developments for our society, for our nation. The arts strengthen our cultural identity, fosters social cohesion, and improves our quality of life. And as graduates of LASALLE, many of you will go on to make a difference through the arts, in the cultural scene and in our community. You will help shape Singapore into a cultural capital of Asia, and you will help us forge a strong and distinctive artistic identity. The government will continue to put resources and infrastructure needed to support you in this endeavor. For example, the Design Council, the Design Singapore Council, has programs to support designers in their professional development, and the National Art Council offers various grants to our local artists, ranging from apprenticeship programs to overseas showcases. In fact, I would say that at a time when most countries worldwide are cutting back their budget for the arts due to fiscal constraints, we in Singapore are one of the very few countries that is spending more. And this year alone, we have increased significantly the direct grants given to artists and arts groups. We have set up a cultural matching fund to encourage private sector donations into the arts. And we have also set aside resources for our artists to perform internationally through a cultural diplomacy fund. I was just in Incheon in Korea for the Asian Games, and through the fund, we enabled musicians like Inch Chua and Nadi, which is a percussion group, to perform at the Games Village in the Asian Games in Incheon. And next year, we have a major showcase of Singapore art and culture in Paris, where many of our artists will be showcasing their craft, ranging from fashion to visual arts and many more. So our art and cultural scene has become much more active and vibrant. We recently, over the last few weeks, had major exhibitions and showcases like the Singapore Night Festival and the Singapore International Festival of the Arts. And I'm sure you would have seen or attended some of the programs. They are very high quality shows, and they had very good reception and response from the audiences. We are having more places for art making, for example, through dedicated spaces like the Aliwal Art Centre and the recently refurbished Victoria Theatre and Concert Hall. And next year, we will have our very own National Gallery that will be the world's first museum to focus on the research and exhibition of Southeast Asian visual art. All of this translates into opportunities for your development as artists and demand for your specialized skills. So I would encourage you to seek out these opportunities and make full use of them. Tap on the grants, the programs, and the industry partnerships that are out there and seize the opportunity to shine. So finally, to the graduating class of 2014, this is but the first step in your next adventure in life. If you continue to hone your skills and stay committed to your craft, I'm confident that all of you will be able to make an impact and contribute to Singapore's cultural development. Most importantly, no matter what path you decide to pursue, do not be afraid to dream big and aim high. Your creativity, your perseverance, your passion are the things that will shape you for your future. So congratulations once again on your graduation, and I wish you every success in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.